Hey everybody, welcome back to RollerCoaster Tycoon World Beta Weekend 1. It loaded! Believe it or not, it loaded. For some reason though, my frames are at 40-ish. it's actually low 40s, high 30s. I don't know why that is. It's not my computer, believe me. It's definitely not my computer. Alright, back to building though. Let's see, I want to add more, but I think the more I add, the better chances are things are going to break permanently. So hopefully that doesn't happen, because I want to keep on building more here. So let's see. I can send the actual track through here. Oh, I was doing that S-bend thing, right. I don't know if I'm going to do that again. Now that I figured out I can do this, I might just do this instead. And then, well, how should I do this? What does that look like? Again, I was worried about supports and the station, and yeah. Also, you can see the supports glitching through the rail. Hopefully that doesn't cause the actual train to derail. It might. I don't know. I've seen weirder happen with this beta so far. Okay. So we have that like that. And you know what? Let's put another turn in here. Slightly lower. Hopefully not too low, though. Actually, what I should do is test the speed of this thing, which I didn't do at the end of last episode, and I should. See, this isn't good. I'm clicking the X here, and it's not exiting out. That's not the best thing, although that's not what I wanted to do anyway. Okay, we clicked that. Is it going? Okay, at least it's going. With this beta, you never know. You press a button, it's supposed to do something, and it never does. Okay, speed it up. Hopefully it doesn't crash now. It might crash somewhere on this thing, even though we've tested it before. I've had that happen. Okay, will it make it under this thing? No, it won't. No, it will not. Look at that. And I don't... What caused that? Someone please tell me. It made it through this before, remember? I was there, you were there, we were all there. Ugh. God, see, these are problems I was also running into during the live stream, which made doing a live stream very irritating. Okay, look, completely white. What about right here? It's red right there, but that's not where it crashed. And the only reason it's red right there is I don't even know why it's red right there. It wasn't red there before. Believe me, I would have known. So this section of track right here is causing problems. I clicked delete and something happened, but I don't know what it was. Seriously, what the hell just happened? And now it's white. Okay, let's run another test as the supports get more messed up. Oh, God. Test. There it goes. See, one of these days I'm going to click it, or one of these, not days, but one of these times I'm going to click it, and it's not going to leave the station. It's just going to give up. Okay, slow it down. Down it goes. Hey, made it that time. Up the hill. Down that hill. And I don't know if it's going to make it up this hill. That hasn't been tested yet. I mean, it is a small hill. Okay, good, it makes it. Makes it through there. Wow. I'm surprised. Okay. And it has some nice speed. It still has good speed, although it's not going as fast as I want it to. Hey, the excitement went up. Look at that. Safety's still the highest thing, even though it just flew off the track. I love that. Okay. So we're on a slight curve that way. So let's actually make this not as curved. Nope, wrong thing. And 2. There we go. So 15%. Or 15 degrees, not percent. We move that back a little bit, so when I do this... Nope, not that. That. There we go. Actually, let me look at 3 and 4 again. 3 does... Okay. I should probably... Maybe this is how you're supposed to helix things now. I didn't try this before. Because I figured, okay, when am I going to actually use this? I can just do the turns manually. But this might actually make things easier. Okay, I'll probably try to use that a little more. What about 4? 4 does the drops. Alright. That probably would help for hills. Okay. I will try to use 3 and 4 more often. I thought they were pretty much like... I don't know what I was thinking. But I didn't think I could actually use them at all. I might try to use them now. Okay. So I want another drop. No, I wanted to slightly... There we go. Okay, good. So we have another drop there, and I want to put another curve inside this one. Which means I need an incline. Not an incline. Embankment. There we go. Okay. And let's get it like... Oh, that's an issue. Starting to go into that one. I don't want that. We gotta turn at a steeper angle. Crap. Didn't want to do that. Although, I might be able to do this. Hold on. I think it's because right here, it was a little too close. So I delete that one. Actually, I probably should move that first. Okay, it's working. And actually, I could probably do this now. Wait, what is this? Okay, didn't know that was a thing. I can increase the length. That makes sense, though, that exists. There we go. I like how the supports aren't coming back, though. Okay, so I do that there, and then I want another piece like this. Around that turn. Okay, it's working! Good. And remember, this is where I have to bring it back again, so I'm trying to stay far enough away from that side. Okay. Let's now... Where should I bring this thing? How about... What did I just click? Oh, I clicked the train. No, I didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. I wonder how much money this thing costs. Like, that's the thing. There's no... There's no money right now because it's just a sandbox. But I wonder how much money this mess would cost right now. I probably won't be worrying about money at all because when I do start the game, it's going to be in sandbox. Believe me, it needs to be. Curve too steep. I don't like that. Every time I try to lower it, it always gives me the curve too steep while turning. Maybe that's what this is for. No. I would need to start going down to begin with. Which, curve too steep. Although, there we go. It's only, yeah, it's the curve and trying to go down. It doesn't like doing that for some reason. I don't know why. That's fine. Okay. Stop that. We gotta fix the mess I made here. There we go. I guess I will. I guess I'll go that way. Wasn't my initial plan, but oh well. We'll do it. Actually, that kind of works. That's curved there, and then it curves like this. Good. Which means I think I need to do... That's what I needed to do last time, and I didn't do. That. A straight piece there. Or, hold on, let's try to... Okay, I could go... There we go. I needed a transition, which I never put in on the last one. We're going to go this way. Did I lower this at all, or is it at the same height as it was over there? It is at the same height. Speed might be an issue at this part. Don't know. I want to do a helix, but there's no really good spot to helix it. And the last time I tried a helix too, it was a nightmare. Coaster car kept hitting the supports on other tracks, and it was not a good time. Believe me, it was not a good time. Especially because sometimes it worked, and then sometimes it didn't. I could not explain it. Okay, I feel like these turns are way too big, though. That's an issue I've been having. What if I do that? Where are we right now? Ooh, that's pretty cool, except that's an issue. I didn't realize we were that close to the other track. What if I go this way? Okay, that works. And can I do something here? Can I either go this way or under? I want to go under. Which means back this up a little bit. Probably should have straightened it out, though. Can I still do that? I can. Okay. And then we're going to need a drop. Drop it down. And I want to go that way. Okay. Hopefully that's not a problem. I can see that being a problem. And let's just get a straight piece here and then test it again. Because I'm going to need to see how fast it's going at this part. Because I want to bring it back to the station now, because we're close. again with these turns. When I put the angles on the angles, I keep on saying angles, which is technically correct because I am angling the track. When I bank the track, it doesn't like turning as much. What if I only want 0 is okay, we'll go with 0. Let's see how fast it's going right there. Test. Test. We might finish this thing this episode, then I'm going to try to save the game, and then we'll ride it because it's bound to break as soon as I try to get off the coaster. So that's why it has to be at the very end of the episode. Okay, so hopefully everything still works through here. Good, it does. Around there, it went up this hill. We know that works. Actually, we know it works till right here, because this is where it flew off. Around that turn. Okay, the supports are not causing any troubles, which is good. Down it goes. Around. It is not that fast. That's an issue I've been having. Speed. It's just cruising. That is my biggest problem so far. Which, as soon as this flies off, I'll be able to see how fast it actually was going through some of these. These curves are too big! And the speed is too little. Okay, stop. There it is. I like how it says how fast it's going there, even though it never reached there. 33 down here. Wow, it did not pick up a lot of speed in that drop. I thought it would pick up a lot more speed there, which explains why it was going so slow all the way over here. 30. It's not that fast, is it? So what if I make this loop smaller, which I didn't want to do because I wanted it right against that other loop, which I could actually bring that loop in a little bit, but I don't want to do that either. Also, it was pretty close to here, which was one of the things I was concerned about, but forget it. We're moving it in. Hoping for the best. We'll move that in like that. We'll move that in like that. We'll move that in like that. Okay, I do like how this is actually being cooperative right now. It's working. This part's working out. No, God, that's an issue. Damn it. That big red line there is not good. Curve too steep! I'll give you a curve that's too damn steep. Okay, so we have to delete that. Which does that? Is that gonna work, or is that also an issue? I can see them just putting this thing in and then just saying, hey, good luck. Is that red? It's yellow there, which is not good. Red. What if I delete this? Boop. And it does that. See, it automatically fuses the track back together. And then it's giving me, hey, guess what? This is impossible. It will not work. And I'm over here like, I know. You keep putting track in for me. Stop it. I'm trying to delete it and rework it, and I don't want to get rid of all this other part, too. Okay, I'm pretty sure I don't like this right now. Curved, I know the curve is too steep. What if I do this? I think I might have... Okay, I now know how to fix that problem. It makes sense. Okay, curve is too steep, and actually, it's the wrong way. Oh, don't give me that right now. See, how come it's... I don't know. I don't know. And then if I want to go, yeah, I can't even straighten it back out again. There we go. Okay, let's do that, I guess. Hold on. There we go. Is that... See, that's weird right there. But if it's going to keep on doing that thing where it's telling me the thing's too steep, oh well. We're going to have to work around it, and that's the way we're doing it. Okay, let's bring... I want to bring the track in like this. Just because. To try to get rid of some of this extra track so we have more speed through here. Which means I need to bring this in. And then we have to deal with the red and yellow and white. Okay, I mean... Dear God. Things are getting ugly. Things are getting ugly fast. Alright, let's do... See, it would need to be like that now. Would it need to be like that now, or would it need to be like... It would need to be like that now. But now we have an issue here with this turn. And it's going to tell me it's too steep. You're too steep. Oh, God. I should just... I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it like that. Okay. You know what? Let's just get this thing to the end and hope for the best. It was fine before, and then I had to go and change things because I thought it was going too damn slow. And that'll work. Okay. I'm saving the game, we're riding this thing, and I'm ending the episode. It's probably going to crash, and it's probably the coaster's going to crash, and then the game's probably going to crash. But who cares? Overwrite, and hopefully this works, because the last time I tried to ride something, it's very difficult to ride something. Because you hit test, and that disappears. It's doing it. See, yeah, I can't... That's the only way I can ride it, and it's the only way I can actually start the test. See how difficult it's being? And now I have no way to start the coaster. I don't know why that disappears as soon as I click test. Objectives, notifications. I've done this before. And I don't know why it's not working now. What if I be very quick about it? Ready? Click, click. Nope, didn't work. Ready? Wait, was I even... No, I don't want to click that one. I want to click that one. Huh. Huh. The hell am I doing? Nothing's working now. Okay, I clicked the camera. See, and it won't let me click the station now. What if I click open? I think people have to be on it now in order for it to go. And you can't, there's no changing wait times or anything to get the thing to go. Oh, why won't you work? You're making me sad. The hell? That was weird. Yeah, I can't, it won't let me do it. It won't let me ride it. Unless... Huh? Huh? No. I'm surprised it hasn't broken yet. Oh, here we go. I got it. There we go. Finally. We're off. Riding the first ride on camera. Oh boy. I'm kind of nervous. Because there's a good chance it is going to crash. Let's see, at what spot? The spot I was working on where I was having all the problems. I bet you that's where it no longer will stay on the track. Okay, around we go. That's weird. The car's shaking violently. It's a beta, everybody. Up we go. Down we go. The lighting looks weird on this car. It's very... It doesn't look as good as the rest of the things in the game do. And this is very jittery and shaky riding this thing. I don't know if I'm even supposed to be able to ride this thing. Yep, there's an issue. I don't know why it broke there. I didn't touch this spot, and it broke there. The coaster is still making noises. And hey, I was actually able to leave it this time. That's a first. Wow. Okay. Couple things to figure out, like why it broke there. I don't know why it did. It shouldn't have. I didn't change anything there. Or maybe there's a problem with track under track. Maybe that's what's causing the problem, because that's what happened down here, and now it's probably happening here as well. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out later, because I'm ending this episode here. So thank you all for watching. Leave a like and a favorite if you enjoyed. That helped it a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time.